How you doing, YouTube? Massive Beer Reviews back with a little bit of OHIO, hopeful goodness in the form of Masthead Brewing. It is their Nelson Weiss. This is a 8.1% double IPA, New England style, mind you, brewed with Nelson Sauvignon hops. Yeah, the time of review is 6 days old. Yeah. So we'll see how the sucker lands. This comes courtesy of my boy Jared out there in Ohio way. He threw a bunch of beers my way. And I think this is the second Masthead I'm diving into. Believe so. And I did the first one I had. So kind of pumped to dive into this one. Anyway, yeah, label-wise, it's cool. You know, cityscapes, I'm a sucker for. Gradients of color. Cobalt blue. I mean, you're hitting all the things that I kind of dig on. So I like the art design. Does she look like a Hazie? Definitely looks like a Hazie. 2 finger of head, because I pour like a jerk, and it's kind of just south of khaki colored. It's got this creepily uniform from small to microscopic bubble thing going on that kind of pleases my neurotic side, and it has this easiness to it, but it's not that super, it's not super soupy turbidness, but it's not clear. It's somewhere in between. It looks like it's going to be a bit of a chugger, if you will. It's got a nose. I'm getting zippy summertime vibes in a form of light tropical fruit and light citrus. So lemon, lime, a little bit of spritzy kind of kumquatty kind of vibes, a little bit of kind of kiwi on the other end of things. A soft little green, done and done. It doesn't smell like an 8.1% beer, but it smells like it's just going to be light and chuggable. It's going to be one of those beers that I wish was 5%, but it's 8%, but I think this one's going to be pretty good. Let's dive in, find out. Cheers. Okay, what's going on there? It's got this really weird green danky thing. I think it's a combination of the hops, obviously. And I think there's a carbonic acid thing here that I'm not all that kind of hot and bothered about, because it's subtle enough to where it's not overpowering, but it's there, so it adds an added dimension to that bittering. And there's a soft kind of minty vibe to it. Or I shouldn't say soft, harsh minty vibe to it. So that combination of the green of the hops, the little bit of carbonic acid, and this little minty component makes for kind of like a slightly green, medicinal, but in a good way, kind of hop presence. It actually drinks quite thin, but it adds to its chuggability. This is a weird beer. I like it, though. That's the thing. I mean, when you think about Nelson Sauvignon hops, you immediately go to that kind of classic vinous, white grapiness kind of thing that the hop really does showcase all that well. I'm really not getting that in here. I'm getting a large bitterness, running that 3 kind of triangle gamut of all those kind of cool kind of bittering. And then it's really coming off more of a citrus, acidic kind of note for me, more than that kind of classic kind of vinous thing going on. I'm not going to say I hate it. It's a little bit weird to get it from Nelson Sauvignon, but every hop can kind of flow in a different direction depending on how you use it. Like I said, it drinks a little bit thin, especially for an 8% IPA, but what I'm getting off of this is it's even though it's, what's the word I'm looking for here? The way it's coming off and the way it's expressing itself is a very, very fun kind of unique showing of Nelson Sauvignon hops, and the way it shows is, I keep using the word zippy and sharp. The lack of a dense mouthfeel makes this a little bit more of a chugger, makes it a little bit more of a lighter beer, something I want to dive into and kind of drink like 4 of them. But if I did it with that with this, I'd get in a whole heaping amount of trouble. But I like it. I think it's fun. Is it like King Shit of Fuck Mountain? No. Let's get to that part. Is it one of the better double IPAs I've had as late? It's in the conversation, just not towards the top. I like the fuckduggery of the hops. I like the way they're expressing themselves. So from that aspect, it's really fun. But it's not like the King Shit of Fuck Mountain status level stuff. Let's get that straight. Value and availability, no idea. If Jarrett wants to let us know what's what, that would be quite awesome of him. And leave you with, if you like what, will you like this beer? If you like just fun hazies, this is kind of like somewhere between a classic New England IPA and some weird hop butcher fuckduggery. So just the way they show these hops off in a light that I typically don't get this hop in, and showing that little bit of minty thing and the little medicinal thing like I was talking about, and the way the kind of green plays with that kind of fun kind of a citrus in a drinkable high ABV beer. it's really fun. So if you like your beers to have a little bit of a pizzazz to it, while at the same time being drinkable at a high ABV, there you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers. If you want to check me out doing the social media stuff, Beer Massive. Want to check me out doing the whole podcasting thing, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a little hazy right now, and hopefully see you next time. Cheers.